Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Wolves career mode in FIFA 19. We are underway in the third season now. We are about to get the Premier League season started with this game against Bournemouth, but this is far from the biggest game in this month. We start our season against Bournemouth, but look at the three games we have after that. Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal. So immediately we're tested straight off the bat in the Premier League. That is about as tough a start as I've ever seen to the Premier League, minus Bournemouth maybe. But these three games back to back to back, mental. So much so that legit, I'm probably going to sim this game against Bournemouth, it being at home, get it out of the way and focus on two of the bigger matches. And then after that, we'll just pretty much just focus on transfers. Because like I said, I've still got one more big one I have in mind. I'm looking at going for either another star, and by star I mean like at least 85 rated or higher player. That is either going to be a left winger or a striker. Someone to throw into my starting 11 to probably displace Jota, just because he's just not getting on in his overall. So we'll get this one out of the way though really quick. The season opener against Bournemouth in the Premier League. 4-0 pumping, and Martial's got a hat-trick. How about that then? I feel like this team we've assembled is ready to tear certain clubs apart, honestly, really. Still sticking with the same drills that I started the season off with. We've got two players going up in overall. Sharpend here at 78 and Jonathan David up to 76. I might look to swap those drills up a little bit, maybe toward the end of the month. Some of the more mid-70 rated players will stop. Cox, unfortunately, couldn't get his loan. Transfer offer for Johnny. Quite a fair bit, but again, one of those players I'm not looking to let go. There are some players maybe I might sell on to increase my budget a little bit. Because let me show you the players in my shortlist that I'm looking to maybe go and sign in place of Diogo Jota. I probably won't go for Harry Kane or anyone like that. Griezmann's now 29, so to be fair, I might not even want to pay money for a bloke that's only going to start dropping an overall. Leroy Sané, I would love to go for him, but I think he's in the last year of his contract. Maybe I could even get him on a free, I don't know, but I could get him to play at the left wing spot and Martial can stay at striker. That'd be insane. He's going to be expensive regardless, but we've got Mauro Icardi, could go in for him. He's 89 overall. All these guys are going to cost me like 100. Romelu Lukaku, I'll be honest, the one that I'm really thinking of picking up though is Gabriel Jesus at striker and moving Martial to left wing. Imagine if we had Jesus at striker, Adama and Martial on the wings. This would be insane. And Gabriel Jesus is a guy I've been wanting to sign in career mode forever, and I feel like it's time I get the monkey off my back. I've just got to pick this bloke up. So Gabriel Jesus is legit my top target. Maybe I could go for Depay. Gonzalo Guedes, I think, has just gone to Manchester United, so I won't actually be able to get him. Rashford, I think, is another player that is in the last month of his contract, or last year of his contract, so I could even get him on a free. So yeah, basically, with the money I have, only about 70 million in the budget, I probably won't be able to get any of those guys unless I actually raise some revenue. So I might look to sell certain players on if we get some transfer offers in for players I'm willing to let go of and raise up the budget a bit. But in the meantime, I'm happy to step out there with the team as it is, with Jota in the starting 11 for now, but I am looking to, imagine it. Imagine we get Gabriel Jesus, my top target. We play him at striker. Martial goes to left wing. He'll be 87 rated, 88 rated, and then Adama, who's gone up to an 84, and I still think maybe could go up by 1 or 2. We'll have all of our three starting or attacking three up into the high 80s, maybe a little further on. I don't know. It's promising. It's looking really, really good. I think, like I said, this was the season that we are going for titles, and I think we're ready to do that. We've already gotten one win in the Prem. Can we make it 2? So we started our season off with a 4-0 win against Bournemouth. That man Martial with the hat-trick, and maybe starting to make me doubt whether or not I should be displacing him as a striker, because he was brilliant for me in that position last season. But hell, I don't mind if we move him to the left wing. It's my front three all get plenty of action. You saw that from the amount of goals that they got last season. Liverpool playing Wan-Bissaka, Van Dijk, Quades, who's magically gotten his spot back at Liverpool. Grimaldo's a good get for them. Their midfield is very interesting, but their front three is basically unchanged with Firmino, Salah and Mane. So, Anfield it is then for our first real test in the Premier League and our first game that we're playing in the Premier League this season. I'm going to try ball over the top here if he wants to run onto it. We're going to get in behind here. And then Alisson, oh my God, he runs into Jota. Please don't play. What are you thinking? Oh, it's a foul on me then. Oh, I thought it was I thought he stopped the advantage. I thought, you fucking idiot, surely not. Well, I'm still a bit filthy. How's it a foul on me? He's basically just ran straight into me. But, gosh, fine. I thought we were about to get the most crazy goal ever there. All right, we get out. And Paredes, I'm going to run this Ball forward, you know. Oh, look at this. Let it run. Get it to Adama. Adama, we have just gone all the way to get the first, right up the middle. What a start. What a counter. Adama and his new number 7, immediately hitting the score sheet in this game. Oh, look at that ball straight through the middle. It originally picked out Martial, but I was trying to get it to Adama. Eventually, we just switched it to him. He got it in his stride, and with his right foot, smashed it past Alisson. That is a hit. In less than 10 minutes, we take the lead, and it's a great start. Win the header if you can here, Neves. He hasn't done it. Firmino, whoa, side netting. Imagine if they got a goal like that. Oh, the header back has gone straight to Paredes here. And on the right-hand side, Martial is going to look to get it to Adama. Going to cross it back into a dangerous area. It's just not going to get away. Coates, Neves takes a touch. I had a go. Don't know why. Thought it would have been a nice goal, but not really ever going to happen for us. Up the middle, maybe Paredes can get a shot. No, he doesn't. He takes a long time to get it under control. He might have almost taken another touch there. I thought he could have taken that. I don't know how he didn't shoot that. I don't think we'll get time. If we could have maybe got them to turn the ball over a little earlier in their own third, we might have had a chance for a second. But, I hope I don't regret that miss with Diogo Jota. I had so much time. It just takes a little too long to switch it to his right foot and to finish it. And the defense, obviously, we've got to remember, it's so fucking quick. Players off the ball compared to players on the ball. Yeah, all right. Well, we're still 1-0 up. That's okay. But for fuck's sake, Jota, this entire episode, I'm just, like, planning your demise. And when you've got a chance to really help yourself out, you go and fucking bottle it. Get going. Talisca. Oh, straight up the middle. It's not going to get... Maybe it will. No, he couldn't find a way to get past Fabinho. Mane won the header there. Grimaldo, he's not going to keep it in. It's our ball. Oh, this is going to be too easy. Adama will just slide it over there for... Oh, my God. Oh my God, how the fuck could we have possibly fucked that up? You just need to pass it across to Martial, and yet somehow Adama manages to overhit it, and it goes to the only defender there. How in the fuck? Adama has completely fucked that up, and I'm beyond belief. I do not understand. Maybe a little bit of a risk, but Talisca we're going to bring off and bring Loftus-Cheek on. Just that's the substitution I'm always going to do. If I need to bring Talisca off, I'll bring Loftus-Cheek on in his place. And Loftus-Cheek could continue the attack as well. I want to see if I can push this to the other side, get it to Adama, see if I can get a little ball in for Martial, who gets clipped and then gets shot, gets a shot off, but it's again off target. I am fucking, just continue to find a way to not score this second. Great heavy touch from Martial. Yep, sweet, picked off. Chamberlain, now he's going to get it. They're going to try to knock it down to Mane, who, I don't know if he's just tired or something, but Ricardo Pereira gets it. Risky, but I'm trying to keep it. They're really running at us. The second I get possession, that's another super heavy touch. Every single time I'm hitting the sprint button when I take the touch. It is going miles away, and Higuain, I've been made to pay for it. Oh my God. One heavy touch has led to that counter. I have not been able to fucking get this second goal. A heavy touch leads to a counter-attack, the cross, and Higuain drifts in front of Kimpembe, and then there's the header. How many times against ultimate difficulty do I concede like that? With a cross in and right to one of theirs, it's a pinpoint header. Come on. Oh, and I tell you what, nearly an immediate response through Paredes. Oh, fuck, come on. We have not got long. We could get this. Oh, how Mane loses the head, or should I say Diogo Jota loses the header to Mane when he was right in front. Maybe a chance on. Adama. Is a run going to be made? Someone, anyone open? No. I moved from side to side. Martial. I tried to do a spin there and it didn't work. I tried to do step overs. I'm working it around the edge of the box and waiting for an opening. Back to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek again. It's just again put too far forward. It's such a simple pass to get it to Loftus-Cheek, but they always manage to overhit it and it just goes a little too far forward to them every time in that situation. Now I have to get the goal from this corner. Come on. Into the space. It's there. It's up into the air. Mane always winning the fucking headers. Paredes, no, we're not going to shoot with him. Let's be responsible. Don't go too far back. I can't go too far back or they'll call it. Maybe here. Maybe, no. Do I have a cross on? No, I don't. Fuck me. We are running deep past. Yeah, that's what I genuinely thought. If we didn't get a cross in, were they going to call it? Just no options. There were just no options there. And every single time there is, and I play a pass, it's over. Just no. How many chances did we have that were absolute surefire goal-scoring opportunities that were ruined by one overhit ball or one misplaced pass? Fucking pathetic. It killed me. Absolutely killed me. And then one overhit, or should I say one heavy touch, led to a turnover that led to a counter-attack that got them their goal. That's such fucking bullshit. I can't believe we didn't win this game. One fucking shot on target for Liverpool today. They'll score from it. And how many opportunities we had, I don't even want to think about. Diogo Jota had his chance, couldn't shift it to his right foot in time. The fucking counter-attack with goddamn Adama that he fucked up getting it to Martial. Just extraordinary shit right now. Is it unfair that I kind of expect players of this rating to have basically bang-on passing? I don't know why. Maybe I know Adama's not the most technical of wingers, but still. We have transfer offers for Fernando and Paredes. Now, I'm willing to let one of these guys go. I don't know who, but one of them go in order to actually fund my transfer or my purchase of Gabriel Jesus. Apparently, I could get 67 million for Leandro Paredes, which, to be honest, we have so many amazing centre midfielders and young centre midfielders on the come-up anyway that I might not even care. We've got two players that are 82 rated that could very well replace Paredes, and I could even train one of them up to get straight up to 84. And if that means, in exchange for that, I could get maybe 60 to 70 mil for him, then I might go for it. Despite being a pretty decent rating, you know, I actually have, or Paredes didn't actually get that many goals for me last season, only about 3 or 4. Assists-wise, didn't really do much for me. It was pretty much Talisca and Neves that were getting the bulk of it, and Paredes didn't really have that much of an impact. So I'm going to propose a new transfer fee of 65 to start this off. I want to get as much for him as possible. That is close to double what his value is, but we'll work with whatever the counter offer is, if there is one. We don't want this negotiation to fall through, so my God, they're paying 65 mil. That's one of those fees that I throw out there and I expect a counter offer for, but wow, 65 million for Leandro Paredes. Oh my. Holy shit then. Liverpool might be taking him off our hands, and if we can get him 65 mil for him, then I'm going to take it, considering he's a bloke that we got for fucking free. We'll wait to see if that goes through. In the meantime, we will simulate to the next Premier League game that we have, and there you go. Paredes has sold, so we have just had a big injection of cash in, and I can legit go for Gabriel Jesus. And I tell you what, we're going to be playing Manchester City in the next game, won't we? We are, you know. I may as well just go for Gabriel Jesus right now and not waste any time. So that way, that's just one less player that Man City can put on the pitch against me in this game. He's worth 91 million, and apparently we have to pay at least 120, maybe as high as 180 for him. I have got plenty of cash now. It's something like 150. I think we can surely get this deal done. It's just a matter of how much will he cost. It is the moment of truth. Pep Guardiola, we're basically just meeting right before our game later on today, aren't we? Who knows? This is going to be some NFL shit. We're just basically going to trade a player straight away, get it done, and on the same day, he's up against his old side. Well, going off of the information that I'm going to have to pay at least 120 mil for him, I'm going to start this at 100, so a little over his current value. Man, and even then, I've only got 31 mil extra to chuck on. This, I don't know if it's going to go through or not. I don't know if we'll be able to get this done, even with the crazy amount of cash that we have. They've counter-offered for 169. Oh, wow. And that's 30 million less than what we have. I've pretty much got to go for like 130. I'm considering wage and stuff like that at this point as well. So that's what I'll counter-offer back with, 130. So that's sort of at the midway point, maybe a little under the midway point. I'm probably going to have to chuck on like a sell-on clause as well to get this done with the cash I have. I'm sorry, but our price is set at 169. Oh, I'm not going to be able to afford him. Right then. Well, what if I did this? I'm going to have to add a sell-on clause, and I'm probably going to start it at 15%. I don't know. It's got to be a big one. That 15%, if we sell him on for about the same as we're buying him, that's an extra 15 to 20 mil in itself, maybe. We're going to take some time to think about this. Oh, looks like the transfer just lives on then, but whenever you get this reaction from a manager, it's never a good sign. Despite having all the cash that we do have, I still think we need a little bit more to get it done. Man, do I really? I'm almost at this point weighing up other options. If I'm going to have to pay that crazy amount of money for a bloke 88 rated with super high potential, I don't know. I mean, that's like Mbappe money. That's the money I thought I'd have to pay for him, but nah, we'll keep going. We'll have to go with the team that we've got now against Man City, and the question is, will Gabriel Jesus play for them? I don't know. We're finding out right now as Manchester City's team, they've got Zinchenko at left back, De Bruyne, Denayer, and Bratton. Luke Bratton's playing for him. Wow. And Gabriel Jesus is in the side. Luke Bratton, the Australian. I can't believe it. That's a crazy addition. Well, hasn't his career taken a complete 180? Tackle there on De Bruyne by Talisca. Martial. I look up and I just see two Manchester City players in my way. We're going to play it back up into the middle here. Keep it going. He's going to be offside here, Diogo Jota. I'm pretty confident. Yep. Oh, how is it every time, ever since I've decided I'm going to let this guy go, he's been fucking trash. Oh, no, that's not going to work. That is not how you get rid of it. That is a shocking turnover. I didn't see who it was, but that is going to open the door for our first and Martial's first in this one. Can you believe it? Let's see. It's a slide tackle that dispossesses him, and who his number is Laporte. Laporte with a shocking turnover. And Martial just basically does the rest, doesn't he? That is fired past Edison straight into the corner. Jota makes the tackle and then immediately hits the deck. Martial, gets... Surely that's a foul, and it is. It's an advantage now being played. Adama down the right-hand side. I've got Martial. He's making a run, you know. Oh, no, not deep enough. It's going to fall. No, we're going to kick it straight to Jota. I tried to go for that right-hand side because there were players in the way on the left, and it still didn't matter. Deflection. Goes to Adama. Heads it down for Pereira. Adama's going to try to get him behind. I can see that, and I can also see at the back post. Oh, switch to him. Yes, beauty. You beauty. Anderson Talisca scores on his fellow Brazilian. I was trying to get that at the back stick for more like Jota, but it ends up working out being a perfect cross for Talisca, and we pick up a second. Look, a good couple of seconds after stoppage time. Played down the line for Adama, who's just been getting in behind his left back. It's Zin. I've completely forgotten the left back's name, but great cross for Talisca, who really has no one on him, and the header is pinpoint. Oh, that could be a big one to get that second goal, to get that breathing space right before half-time. It's terrific, and it gives Man City no chance to respond. 2-0 at the break. We just about get away all the way from that tight situation. Now we play it up for Martial, who's going to play it into the middle. I might even slip it to Talisca. Oh, come on! How in the fucking world? Just blow that past him. Blow it past him. You just go for a fucking simple finish in the bottom corner. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Tried to tackle him there. Didn't happen. Fekir! Oh! There must have been a little deflection in there as well that's helped deceive the keeper. Took so long to pass it, and now look at what's happened. Let's see. Sane plays it. It's intercepted by Talisca. I'm like, pass. It doesn't happen. And yeah, there is a deflection. So that is what has fucked up Rui Patricio here. And Fekir grabs a... Oh my God. Poor Rui Patricio. Well, what a way from them to get back into the game. There's always something. There's the intercept that goes right back to Stones. We're at least getting it up this end. That's the main thing. But they play a ball over the top. And shit, they have options. Here comes the counter-attack. Oh my God, how many goals has Kevin De Bruyne scored against me in the 90th minute? Please don't let it happen again. Head it away, Akanji. You were really fucking easy with clearing that ball. You didn't even attack it. You just let Gabriel Jesus slide right in front of you. And look, he's even won a corner. I want everyone on De Bruyne. Cannot let it happen again. Where is he? Where's the ginger prick? You know, just fucking wrestle him to the ground if you can outside the box. Don't let him get it. Sane, cleared by Akanji. Fernando, or Bernardo Silva. It's Gabriel Jesus. Oh my God. The man I'm going to go and try to sign nearly scored the 90th minute equaliser. Holy fuck, Gabriel Jesus makes the save. Please get it away from De Bruyne. Cleared by Adama. That has to be it, surely. Thank you. Surely. Thank you. Yes! We have not choked against Manchester City. That is a very nice change of events. Yeah, come on. Gabriel Jesus scoring that 90th minute goal would have made things very awkward, but he keeps the transfer alive and... Alright, come on. 3 points. Thank you very much. Now that game is done, we will continue to wait for the response from Pep Guardiola. I know that he's going to say no to our, $130 million offer plus like a 15% sell-on clause. I don't know. Since I don't have any other cash, all I can do is increase the sell-on clause. I don't know if I want to do it to like 25%. That's mad, but I mean, I might have to. Yeah, that's what I thought. They've gone with a $166 million offer and a 5% sell-on clause. I'm not gonna do anything with that yet. I'm gonna advance a few more days, see if I can make another transfer up or a transfer happen. If not, then I don't know if we'll be able to get him. We'll get the first round of the Carabao Cup now out of the way. It's only a few days after the Man City game, and we still have a game against Arsenal in a few days too. Burnley have actually won quite a fair few of their most recent results, but thankfully we get it done. And oh my God, there were 2 injuries, and it's a miracle none of them were for us. And it's only a 4-3 win on penalties, 0-0 draw with our second team. Gosh, we nearly got dumped out straight away, didn't we? It had to go all the way to pens. My goodness. We survived though, so it's good. I'll advance to the Arsenal game, and then if we haven't been able to get any transfers done in that time, I'll just go with what I have to try to sign Gabriel Jesus. And yeah, no offers have come through. So honestly, I've just got to try to make some sort of miracle happen, man. And honestly, Gabriel Jesus' wage is going to be something like 250 grand. I know it is. So I only have technically 125 really to be able to get it done. I'm going to offer 125 mil and the most amount that I possibly can for the absolute most amount that I possibly can for what am I trying to say? For the sell-on clause. If I can't get it done, I can't get it done. Here we go then. 125 million. And my sell-on clause is going to be 25, I imagine, is the max. 25%. Let's actually figure this out. If we're able to sell him back again for about the same amount, 125 or so, then we're literally talking an extra 25 mil on top of that. This is not going to be enough. It's just not going to be, is it, really? Come on, Guardiola. You could absolutely nice me here. Look, he completely bottled it against me in the last game. Yeah, oh, fuck's sake. He could have won. He could have gotten you a point and he didn't do it. He's shit, mate. Why do you want this much? It's not going to happen. We're not going to be able to get Gabriel Jesus. Well, looks like I'm ending the negotiation there then. And because we have less than a week until the deadline day, I don't think we can get him in this transfer window. Well, I will continue, even though I've wanted to get him for fucking ever. Like, even before I think he went to Man City. I don't even know if he was in FIFA, but I knew about him. And ever since he made his mark on the Premier League in his first couple of games, I'm like, man, this kid's going to be solid. I need to get this guy one day. Still haven't done it. I'm going to get you one day, Gabriel Jesus. Hang in there, but it's just not quite yet. Well, boys, I tell you what, if I can't get Gabriel Jesus, I might honestly go for another Manchester City player here in Leroy Sané. It's going to potentially actually be a cheaper deal for us as well, because I think he's in the last year of his contract, but that also means that you could get him for relatively cheap or about close to his value. You can see we might have to offer just under 100 million and upwards of 132. I only have 125 mil really to be able to offer, so I'm going to go for him. We'll see if we can make this happen. Leroy Sané, another player again. I'd love to pick up in a career mode one day, and if it can't be Gabriel Jesus, maybe it can be this lad. We will offer a transfer fee, which is exactly pretty much his value, 100 million. Come on, he's in the last year of his contract. You might potentially lose him for nothing. Imagine if you could have gotten Leroy Sané for 100 million, Pep Guardiola, and then you lose him 6 months later. I swear to God, if we can't make this deal happen, I'm getting him on a pre-contract. 118. You know what? I think it looks like we're actually going to be able to make something happen. Just because I'm nervous about wage and stuff like that, I'm going to just bring it down a couple more mil. But yeah, we'll make it like not even 110, like 115, like not even that much. But just I want to be absolutely sure I'll be able to get him both. I want to be able to cover his wage, if you know what I mean. So it looks like it's done then. Wow, we couldn't get this entire episode. I've wanted Gabriel Jesus like so badly. Now it looks like I'm going for the other young Manchester City starlet, Leroy Sané. It would appear as though Martial is going to keep his spot at striker, which to be fair, I don't have any problems with. But we have found ourselves a brand new starting left winger. And as for wage, let's see how much this is going to set us back. If we have a 300 grand wage, which is exactly what he's getting paid, I'll offer him like a 1-2 mil signing bonus maybe should be enough, and we'll be left with just under 10 mil after that. But even if this isn't enough, which I'll be shocked if it is, or if it's not, then at least we will have something to play around with. That is a fair offer. Well, we couldn't get Gabriel Jesus, but we'll settle for Leroy Sané. I want to get Gabriel Jesus so badly one day, but it just never feels like the stars aligned. But Leroy Sané, what a statement signing if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, like it is over. It is over for the rest of the competition. We've just gone and picked up Leroy Sané. And the first game that this new look Wolverhampton Wanderers side with Leroy Sané in it is going to play will be against Arsenal just a few days before the transfer window or the deadline day. So I really don't know who else I could go for, but I'm happy with this. We've also been handed our Champions League group. We're going to start things off with a game against Spartak Moscow, but the rest of the group includes Inter Milan and AS Monaco. Well then, that is, compared to our last group, I don't know, it's maybe about on par, I would say. We're certainly going to be battling with, you would think, Inter and AS Monaco for a top 2 spot, but Lokomotiv Moscow last season knocked us out of the top 2 and we didn't even rate them. Can't please, for the love of God, have another club from Moscow fuck me over in the Champions League. I'm not going to let it happen. Leroy Sané is not going to let it happen. But until the next episode, guys, my name is MasterBucks. Thank you so much for watching. Leroy Sané about to make his debut in the next one, so keep your eyes open for it. Until then, my name is MasterBucks. Have a good one.